Number 10. Contract signings. Of all of the ways to make it obvious that you're trying to draw attention to your pay-per-view, contract signings are the most obvious. Serving no purpose other than to raise interest for a title match, a brawl almost always will ensue. Number 9. Turn around. How many times have we seen a wrestler standing in the ring stare towards the stage when another wrestler's music hits, completely oblivious that the wrestler has come through the crowd, past the announcers, and is standing right behind them? You know what happens next. Number 8. Scheduled for one fall. Is it really necessary to say that a match is scheduled for one fall before almost every match? Look, if it's not an Elimination Chamber, Iron Man, 2 out of 3 falls, or Elimination Tag, it's one fall. How about just announcing when it's not one fall to a finish? Number 7. Out after a match. Why is it that a wrestler can take as well as dish out various different blows and wrestling moves during the course of a match and be fine, but as soon as the match is over, they have a glass jaw and can't take any damage? Number 6. The Spanish announce table. So maybe we don't see as much of the Spanish announce table these days, but it's far too classic to leave off the list. How many people have gone through the Spanish table over the years? There was a time where you could count on it being broken every night. Number 5. The champ leaves with his belt. This is one of the most common cliches today. When the heel is losing in a title match, he will often retreat to ringside, grab his title, and leave. It accomplishes 2 things. It makes the face look like they have what it takes to win the belt, and it makes the heel look cowardly. Number 4. The Anti-American's gimmick. Is there a lazier way to get heat? This gimmick has been done to death. Anytime this gimmick is not being used, you can bet it won't be long until someone else is using it. It is so old but keeps resurfacing. Right now it's Cesaro, but there have been dozens and dozens of wrestlers with this gimmick. Stop already. It's way beyond old. Number 3. Almost out. Submissions are a great way to give talent a break during long matches and also raise tension in the crowd. If someone is in a sleeper hold, the ref will raise their hand 3 times, and if it drops 3 times, he will call the match. But you can expect like clockwork on the 3rd time, just as the wrestler's hand is about to hit the ground, it raises up and he's back in the match. Number 2. The steel chair. What do I really need to say about the steel chair? If you have ever watched wrestling, you have seen a steel chair being used as a weapon. Enough said. And the number 1 wrestling cliche. The ref didn't see it. Whether it's suddenly deciding to completely ignore the match when a wrestler's ally steps on the apron, or being knocked unconscious for 10 straight minutes after someone barely touches them, this is one of the most comedic and sometimes annoying cliches in pro wrestling. It has been around for years and is used for kayfabe all the time. I know these guys aren't wrestlers, but they are knocked out by blows that my grandma would shrug off. And the distractions. What would possess a ref to just completely ignore the match? Are you that dumb? Alright guys, so that's my top 10 pro wrestling cliches list. If you have your own, just go ahead and post it in the comments down below. If I get enough feedback, then I might even make a viewer's choice video with, your top 10. And guys, if you like this video, just go ahead and click that like button. And if you want to see more, just hit the subscribe, and then you can check out my Tuesday videos of the Matt Rundown, my weekly show. And anyway guys, thanks a lot. This is Trev, a.k.a. Mr. Rooney, and have a good night.